Hi, Taurus. This is your monthly reading for November 2016. This is a general reading. I apologize for the delay on your reading this month. I have a few signs that I'm still trying to get to. I've just had some internet difficulties and a lot of problems with uploading your videos and putting them out there. However, I am getting to your reading. If you're looking for your sun, moon, or rising sign, I still have probably like 2 more signs to do, so they will be out. Just be patient, please. Using a different spread for you this month, and I'm also using the original tarot and the messages from your angels deck for your reading. And let's get to your reading, Taurus. Taurus, November 2016. What messages do we have for Taurus this month? For some of my Tauruses, I feel like there's been a lot going on. There's been a lot happening for you. And I feel like you've really been going through a time of deep transformation. And I feel like this month is going to conclude those deep transformations for you. Let's see what your cards have to say, Taurus. I just feel like there's been a real lot going on for my Taurus. There's a lot of changes that my Tauruses have been trying to make. Wow. I feel like there's a lot of changes that my Tauruses have been trying to make. And yep, there's the Death card, deep new transformation. Wow, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let me get your cards up there. You have an amazing spread and you have a lot of major arcana cards. Let me make sure you can see all your cards. Wow, you have the world, you have judgment, you have death, you have the wheel of fortune. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, and the underlying card is the Empress. Okay, so this is your underlying energy for this reading. And the Empress is all about, it's all about doing those things that you're heartfelt about. Okay, it's about acting from the heart, following your passions. All right, doing the things in your life that make you happy. So I feel like some of my Taurus, you've been on a journey in your life, probably through the last year, where you've really been trying to manifest those things or go in the directions in your life that bring you happiness. So you're not all in your head about things, in your thoughts, but you're acting more from the heart. You're trying to make decisions based on what makes you happy, what's best for you. For some of my Taurus, this is you in the process of creating a project, a very difficult project, I want to say, because any project, it's not easy. So it's about you creating a project or trying to manifest a project that you feel passionate about. All right. So the Empress is all about acting from the heart, being passionate about all your choices, and really paying attention to your feelings on how you feel. So I feel like with this spread and everything that I see in this spread, you've really been trying to work on that in your life. I see of really just trying to do things and make the decisions that bring joy to you, happiness, emotional fulfillment, contentment in your life, and peace. For some of my Taurus, that has to do with your home environment. Some of you have been trying to go about a way to make a very stable, prosperous, happy home environment, okay? And I feel like you're going to see that this month, Taurus, all right? Because you have the Four of Wands down in the future world. All right, Taurus, you have a lot going on, okay? You have the world. So this is about a phase or cycle in your life wanting to end, okay? And a new phase or cycle beginning. And I feel like this phase or cycle has been coming in for you for a while. Some of my Taurus, this had to do with you heeding to some type of call, all right? There was an inner voice or an inner guidance or inner prompting for you to go into a new direction in your life, okay? It was a moment of truth for you. You were realizing things in your life that weren't making you happy, that you weren't feeling content with, that you weren't feeling emotional fulfillment with, and you decided that you wanted to seek and pursue that direction or that path for yourself that would give you all those things that you wanted. Because like I said, you have the Empress. So this is about making decisions from your heart, okay? Um, Wow, your cards are just amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. And this new phase or cycle to come in order for it to come in order, and I feel like it is coming in for you in the month of November, because right, the world card is for this month. So I do apologize that your reading is coming out late, but probably whatever you're supposed to hear this reading was the right time for you. Okay, this death card is all about that deep new transformation, and I said that before I even laid your cards. I feel like this was a time of deep new transformation for you. You were letting go of what no longer served you. Okay, the old habits, the old thought processes, the old beliefs, the way that you were living, that moment of truth of how you were feeling unhappy, weighed down, burdened, struggled, obstacles. You were feeling oppressed by life. You were feeling all the battles in your life. You were feeling all the fights to overcome the struggles in your life, okay? And I think for some of my Taurus, you thought there has to be a better way, and you wanted to seek that path that was going to bring you happiness. So this card was about releasing whatever didn't serve you. This could be your job, your career. This could be relationships. This could be it could be anything. You being unhealthy and working on your health. But this required you to make some inner changes. Okay. And as a result of that, what you have coming in is you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the Wheel of Fortune with the World and with Judgment and deep new transformation. I just don't even know what to say for you right now, Taurus. These are beautiful cards together, but I can tell you one thing. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work. You did some meditation. You had to clear yourself of old energies. You had to clear yourself of old emotions. You had to clear yourself of old toxic patterns. You had to go in. You really had to think about what served you best, what was the best thing for you that was going to bring you all that joy and happiness in your life. You had to put the anxieties and the fears and the suffering behind you. Okay, that's the only way that this world card is coming in right now. You had to let go of what was causing you grief and pain, and what didn't work for you. You had to get past all that grief and that pain. You had to release these toxic, heavy emotions of feeling weighed down and anxiety, and you had to go right into the heart. You had to go in. You had to seek those answers, and you had to ask yourself, what makes me happy? What direction do I need to go in for me? Not based on what everybody else is saying, but for me. Okay? So you've done a lot of work. I want to say for some of my Taurus, this has probably been 6 months to a year, if not more. All right? But it looks like you heard the call. You followed it. Following this call was going to start this new phase or cycle for you, or this new phase or cycle is coming in for you this month. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is all about, it's all about cycles and phases in our life. Okay, we go through cycles, we go through phases, like with the World card. All right, there's lessons we're supposed to learn during those times. All right, so we go through them, we take on the lessons, we learn them, and we move through them. This is all about, this could have been a period, especially with this deep new transformation, of you having to clear old karmic bonds and things from the past so that you can move forward, because you got the Death card looking right at the Wheel of Fortune. So you've changed. You've transformed from the inside. And through this, and only you know what this is for you, Taurus. You have to take what resonates with you, and you have to apply it to your life. But this is an inner change, okay? And it's that inner change, and it's all that work that you have done, whether it was clearing emotionally, clearing mentally, clearing, like I said, whatever it is, people, jobs, careers, whatever it is that didn't work for you. You listened to your heart. This change turns this wheel for you, okay? So this card also, and it's central. This means good fortune. This means good luck. This means just a lot of good after a very difficult time in your life. So it looks like, some of my Taurus, you became aware of what wasn't working for you in your life. That was your moment of truth, and you wanted to start a new phase or cycle. You heeded to that inner voice to make changes in your life. Some of you might have got a little discontent or bored in the past in this process, okay, because you're kind of just looking at what wasn't working for you instead of all the opportunities laid out in front of you, realizing that what wasn't working was showing you the changes that you needed to make. Okay, this is a card of like apathy, of what's the point, why bother, why get up, what's the point of doing this, what's the purpose, um, just feeling very down in the dumps. Okay, it's a card of discontent and boredom. So some of you may have been feeling like this in the past. Okay, and trying to figure out why you were feeling like that. And really, it was a lot of your obstacles and your struggles that were just weighing you down, making you feel that way. Okay, but it looks like some of my Taurus, you kept going within, you kept seeking guidance, you kept putting those old beliefs, those you put the struggles and the obstacles to rest. It seems like, okay, and if not, you are going to be in this month, all right, because this is in your past position, all right. Um, your reading is just absolutely amazing. Like I said, it looked like some of you guys really just had to retreat. You had to lay the situation in your life to rest and release it, and you had to just let it go. And it seems like as soon as you do that, if you haven't done that, or if you have coming into this month, as soon as you release it and you let it go, this struggles, this is you just being oppressed from all the battles in your life, from either people or experiences or situations. And it seems like as soon as you lay this down, everything flows for you. It's like you release the blockages and everything flows for you. You're starting to see the positives through this transformation. You're starting to see what the situation in your life is really telling you. You're starting to see the opportunities of what you don't like is letting you know what you do like. What you don't want is letting you know what you do want. But it almost seems like the universe is just going to feed it to you once you release those blockages and you stop looking for the next fight. Okay? It looks like some of you have really been trying to build with a very safe, secure, prosperous home environment, and it looks like that's coming in. So I feel like for some of you, this might have been leaving an old pattern or cycle with some type of work that you're doing with the Empress, and you took a new direction to get out of that old pattern. Maybe that old job, that career was making you feel sick. It was giving you anxiety. Maybe it was making you depressed. Maybe you were feeling oppressed by other people in those work environments, okay? And you thought there has to be a new way. There's too much going on in my life. I'm feeling extremely way down. There's always obstacles or struggles that I have to overcome. You needed to take a break and go within and realize there was a new way. Even though I think this new, like I said, anytime there's new or there's changes, it can be very difficult for us. And you may have gotten a little bored or discontent in this process, but you needed this process to happen. The situation that happened, it didn't happen to you. It happened for you, Taurus. You needed this situation to transform. And now, as a result of that, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming in, which is a phenomenal card to have in the center, key card in the center. Let me pull some clarifiers. I don't really feel the need that you really need a lot of clarifiers because, like I said, I feel like this is going to be the month that this transformation finishes for you. These changes that you needed to make within, the time that you spent in meditation or the the clearing out old energies or blockages from you, the getting the people out of your life um, that made you feel oppressed and burdened, the obstacles and struggles that you didn't see the solution to. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune there, you're going to see how this whole situation was really here to serve you, that it was here to benefit you. And I feel like you do have a new phase or cycle coming in because of this transformation, but you had to heed to the calling. There was a moment of truth for you at some point in your life where you just said, life cannot be like this. There's no way. There's got to be a better way. And I feel like you took that new path. Like I said, I feel like in this situation, you may have felt a little bored or content, or even if this is with some project that you've been trying to start, the cards are letting you know that whatever project or area this is that you're trying to create, it's going to cause you to transform. It's going to cause you to make the changes of who you have to become to do this. It's this new project that you're trying to build, because this is fertility. So it's all about, the Empress is about growth and new ideals and giving birth to things. You're giving birth to this new phase or cycle. And this is, you were called to do this. And I feel like you're really going to put the discontent and boredom behind you because this wheel is about to turn for you. And I feel like the universe is really about to show up and bless you in more ways than you can even imagine. But I know there's been a lot of work involved, Taurus, for you to have these cards. So good for you. I mean, your cards are just phenomenal. When I see these cards in a mixture of the world, the judgment, the death, and the wheel of fortune, I know you've had to do a lot of work on yourself. Okay, yeah. This boredom, this discontentment, this has to do with you giving and receiving equally. It has to do with finances. You want to use your natural gifts, your natural abilities, and your talents. And so it does have, for some of you, it does have to do with your career, business, or some type of business you've been trying to manifest. Um, like I said, it has to do with you doing this type of work and you wanting to give and receive equal in return on it. And maybe you haven't seen the manifestation of it yet, and it caused you to get just very discontent and bored for not seeing it. But do you know, whatever this work is, and you have the Empress here and you have Judgment here, that this was something that you were called to do. Let me pull another card on that. Let me just see. Yeah, you're waiting for it to grow. You have this, okay? You're waiting for it to grow, to manifest. It requires patience, okay? It's taking time. Remember, through this process, you are transforming, you are changing, okay? And whatever you're putting out into the universe is what's repelling back to you while you're doing this. So make sure you're staying very optimistic and positive and enthusiastic about whatever it is that you're trying to build and manifest so you can speed up these results. If you're trying to manifest or build a project or career or a business from a place of lack or anything that's negative, you're just going to keep reaping that back. Okay. Let's see if there's any advice on the Four of Swords. I think really it's just you laying the situation to rest, or you meditating and you finding answers on how to overcome obstacles or struggles. I do see that some of this have had to do with you really building a secure, structured home environment where there's happiness and all of that in there. And I do see that coming for you this month with the Wheel of Fortune in place. Because of all the work that you have already done and put into it, I see it turning in your favor. So if you're waiting on something, um, and you're waiting to hear on something, you're waiting to get news on something, this very well may be the month that comes in and it brings that. Yeah, you have the Five of Cups. So for a lot of you, it was clearing out the old, okay? It was clearing out what didn't serve you, what didn't work. It caused you a lot of grief and emotional turmoil, a lot of heartache and stuff. And this was a grieving process for you. So, and I feel like you were able to do that through your meditation or whatever energy clearing or cords that you needed to cut. But this was definitely about clearing out the past. Okay, it was about you breaking away from this situation that you were emotionally attached to, because that's what it seems like. You were emotionally attached to it, and it was weighing you down, and it was actually putting obstacles and blockages in your way because you can't move into the future, and you can't, be in your present power if you're still stuck in the past, if you're attached to the past. Okay, we have Ace of Cups on that Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're releasing this energy. You're releasing the burdens. You're laying them down. You're laying them to rest. It's very clear. And because of that, you got emotional breakthrough coming in. You have an emotional breakthrough that's coming through where I feel like your emotions are being healed at this point, and it brings you that Four of Wands that you really want. Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, you have the Lovers. I'm going to pull one more clarifier on this. One or two more on the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about overcoming those battles, overcoming those struggles, the obstacles, and you got the Lovers on it. So let's see what else it says. Because the Lovers, it could be love, all right, and with the Ace of Cups, it's definitely about you allowing love in now. It could be that, like I said, this is your emotions are healing. You're getting out of this Nine of Wands energy. You've got to be with all these cards in your spread. You've got to be moving away from it. The Lovers can also be about choosing a path. Oh, wow. No? Okay. All right. You got the Lovers and you have the Two of Cups. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, this is you releasing these heavy emotions. All right. And it gives you the emotional breakthrough. All right. You're releasing those Nine of Wands, the struggles and all of that. You're laying down to rest the things that are weighing you down, the people that are weighing you down, all the different agendas that you're trying to tend to. You're laying that down. You're letting that energy go, and it brings in the Ace of Cups, which is, it's a new beginning for you in your emotions, okay? To actually feel good and bring in what you want. And for some of my Taurus, that is love, okay? You have the Lover's card, and then you have the Two of Cups. So some of my Taurus, you definitely have love coming in this month. If you're already in a relationship, Taurus, then that means your relationship is going to another level. But this is someone who is divine. Um, who is led to you, who is guided to you from the divine. And this could be this new phase or cycle coming in. I feel like the situation, when I'm looking at it now, for some of you, it was really about opening your heart up, of needing to let go of what you thought you wanted, or what you thought you knew you wanted, or who you were, or what you thought you wanted. Say maybe you thought you really wanted a career and all that, and you want it to work, and then you come to realize, no, that's not what I want. What I really want is home and family. You did that through meditating or whatever. But now that you're aligned with what you really want and who you really are, the Wheel of Fortune comes in and you're aligned to it, and now the universe brings it to you. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, there's no doubt that my Taurus who are single and who are one in love, someone is coming in, and you're going to just feel emotionally fulfilled and content in every single way. This is the new phase or cycle for you. This really is. Taurus, I love seeing this reading. This is definitely love. You also have the Five of Swords that comes with it. So this is just about internal conflict, okay, within yourself. All right. So with this person, you may be weighing back and forth. You may be weighing back and forth about it. This is just an internal conflict in your mind, where you may have been feeling defeated or weighed down by the struggles or obstacles, but it was really only in your thought process or about this situation, period. You were feeling that way, not realizing, like I said, there was a whole purpose for it. Okay, this whole situation was a whole purpose, and for some of you, it was to get you to release emotions and blockages. So you needed this time, you needed this phase, you needed this cycle. Okay, you listened to your intuition. It looks like you took a time out and you knew you needed to make some changes in your life and within yourself. But now that you've released all those toxic emotions, or situations or people, you made space, you made room for love to come into your life. These two, I haven't seen these two cards come out together ever. So like I said, this person is supposed to cross your path. They're divinely guided and led to you. All right. Remember, no relationship is ever perfect. This could be soulmate, and it could be twin flame for you, but for whatever reason, they're offering you something, and that's usually going to be a bunch of life lessons, things that you needed to learn, to grow, and to evolve that you normally would not have been able to do by yourself. So you may be conflicted, all right? This may not be a person that you expected, all right? Um, it may be that you wanted, this person has everything that you desire, but doesn't physically fit what you desired or what you thought. So there may be some confliction, but remember what I'm telling you. If someone new pops in your life this month, okay, and they may have already within this first week, like I said, I apologize again, but I've had nothing but problems trying to upload videos, and I'm still trying to get them out for you. They're supposed to cross your path, okay? I love your reading. I really do. I'm going to pull one more clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just curious to see where it's spinning, if it can give me any indication. You have a beautiful reading, Taurus. I know it's been a very long, hard year for you. If I can think back on all the other readings that I've done, but you have some tremendous cards. Make sure you stay very optimistic, positive, and enthusiastic about your life. Continue to focus on those things that you do want, okay? And it will help them manifest a lot quicker. You want to stay in that higher vibration. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you have the Empress again, which is all about passion, your desires, and your hearts. And it looks like the Wheel of Fortune, what you've been desiring, what you've been wishing for, and what you've been wanting for. It looks like it's going to be coming in for you. And I really hope it does come in for you this month of November. Like I said, you could have good fortune coming in. You could have good luck coming in. This is also a card of karma. So whatever you've been putting out there could be coming back in. But this is really about passion and love. And I really you're getting that because Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups, you're definitely going to be seeing a whole different level of emotions. I think that are unknown to you, that you've never experienced before. Now that you have gone through this transformation and you have released the past, But I'm proud of you, Taurus, for doing that work because you had to take those steps and step out and do all that releasing. You had to go in a direction of healing. I could tell by your major arcana cards that you've gone through all those major lessons of healing and wholeness and structuring and controlling the mind and taking the leap of faith and going within and seeking answers. All those major lessons of the major arcanas. Let's see what your angels have to say for you this month. Let's see what angel message you have and who you can call upon. This is going to be a beautiful month for you. A beautiful month for you. Please, Taurus, let me know at the end of the month. Either email me or send me a comment. Let me know what took place for you this month. Remember, whatever it is that you're working on, it's growing. It's coming to fruition. It might be going a little slow, but if you can focus more on the good feelings of it, what you're expecting, if you can affirm it, it will manifest a lot quicker for you. Okay, Taurus. We have Angel Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. All right, so this is Angel Ariel. You can call upon her. I'm trying to get you out of the glare. You can call upon her, okay? If you feel like you need help with your psychic and spiritual experiences, all right, but they are changing the way that you view the world and yourself, and they're suggesting that you allow your spiritual gifts to open. And this could be that new phase or cycle that comes in for you that makes all the world of the difference. And I feel like some of my Taurus, you knew you had some psychic or spiritual gifts, and you decided to heed to that calling, and that is the work that you been trying to do. You've been trying to use those spiritual gifts and given and hoping to receive in return. And it's growing. It was growing very slowly, but I have a feeling that this work has transformed you in some way. Okay. And as a result, you have the Wheel of Fortune card. I feel like it's going to come through for you this month. All right. So like I said, and your angels are suggesting that allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And remember, you can always call on your angels as well to help you. Ariel is the angel for your spiritual gifts. She will not intervene or assist you unless you ask her. You have free will, just like with the cards, the tarot cards, you have free will to control them except for the major arcana, okay? And your angels give you free will. So call upon them and ask for their assistance. All right, Taurus, beautiful reading for you. Looks like a very interesting, exciting month for you. I love hearing your comments and your feedback. I love when you contact me through my email. All my information is in the information box below. I am running specials for November, so all the information will be in the discussion box below, and all my contact information should you want to contact me. Taurus, I hope your November is beautiful, and I hope all these changes come to fruition for you.